Memorial Day, 1996. And we're on a little harbor cruise here with the family.
Now, do you have any brothers or sisters? Besides the two of you, there's how many?
Are they really?
Yeah. That's a wonderful large family.
We're in 7.
It isn't like we can get together, but every once in a while when we have, it was just like there's so much love, and it's so wonderful, and it's great. Yeah.
Boat here called the Rapture. Golden's been on this boat to Catalina. Beautiful.
Smile, you're on a candy camera.
I guess so.
And so where do you work?
Good sight.
Where is this?
In San Bernardino.
San Bernardino. Is that home?
Yeah, actually I live in Montana.
Are you a nurse?
A medical assistant.
Oh, cool. Bet you make the bucks.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable. I was telling her from the swap meet to I turn around and now I got to go to Petco. This morning we went to a Broadway sale before we came here. They opened at 10 o'clock in the morning. We were at the Broadway. We knew we were only 15 minutes away from the boat.
Everything's so close. The church, everything. This is Golden's latest book she's endeavored in. Shadows over Stone.
Stonewick.
Stonewick. Could you get this training?
I went to
On paperback.
So it was.
I love you, baby.
Love you too. Having a great day.
yeah.
So like that's all they
job.
can.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn to
This
do
book
this
could be yours for a minimum of
What's up?
Healthcare.
Are you going to take us sailing? How was sailing with Mary Ellen? Tell me more.
Later.
Oh, you clumsy. But I want to know now for the camera. Jonathan, look at me when you're talking to me. Zero in on your rear end.
No, that's okay. We remember the men and women that have God laid their lives down for our country, Lord, and our freedom. We thank you for their lives and what they've done. God, I pray that you would bless the fellowship and the rest of the day. Keep us safe, and we thank you again in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Where are they? There they are. Here comes Jonathan and friends. He's having a good time sailing around today on Memorial Day, 1996.
Sailing. I just went around the whole bay by myself.
Hi, Mom. Enjoying it?
I'm enjoying the scenery, every moment of it. All the beautiful homes and the fresh air.
Great. I love you.
Love you too.
Well, we had a great day today. Just so casual. That's what I love being on the boat here on the August moon. Because it's just a time to relax, be with family, and enjoy God's creation. Well, this is Michael Preciado fading out and saying, have a great day.
Hi, baby.
Where are we at here?
At home.
At home. I want to show the audience that this is our first little place since we've been married. We moved into this apartment about a month ago. It's called Casa Victoria. And my sweetheart has fixed it up very nice. I'm just very impressed. We have this living room, and then we're going to enter in the kitchen here. Show you all the cool things. And on the stove, we have a stir fry cooking. Let's zoom into the stir fry. Ooh! It's a real nice kitchen area. In fact, it's Feels like a little breakfast nook. It's got a roof here, kind of extends out. Got our fan, a nice sink, and even a dishwasher. Whoa, we weren't used to that when we moved in. The living room here, we're gonna show you our little work station. That's usually where we do our calls and filing and the whole bit. And there's our bookshelf, but we're bound to get a new one. Not for long. And the stereo, so we can crank some tunes, as they say. Let's take you quickly down the hall. And this is our bedroom. There's little Michael Jr. Say hi, Michael Jr. And last but not least, the bathroom. We have a deluxe size shower, and it's really cool. Say hi there. Hey, love you. Well, I think you've seen a good round of it, and Golden, do you want to say any closing thoughts here?
I love the guts.
I love your guts too. Bye.
Bye.
Bid for glory.
It's time.
Los Angeles Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places and do things you never thought possible. Fly Southwest Airlines. By Taco Bell, proud sponsors of the Lakers. Taco Bell, there's nothing ordinary about it. By Toyota and their full line of quality cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. By Great Western's family of companies, now backed by over $43 billion in assets. Great Western will always be there. By Miller Lite, 1996 World Beer Cup American Light Lager Gold Medal winner. When you've got the great taste of an ice-cold Miller Lite, life is good. And by AT&T, your true choice. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Special Events Center on the campus of the University of Hawaii. Tonight, preseason game. It's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Aloha and a very pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chick Hearns. Stu Lanson with me again for his 10th year, and we're so happy to be with you and invite you to join us in this new chapter. The new book is coming out on the excitement of Laker basketball 96-97. Yes, there's a new guy on the horizon, and everybody knows about that, but he's got a lot of help from teammates. And Stu, he just got here with the bus about an hour ago, and was he happy?
Oh, was he happy? Everybody was happy. It's going to be an exciting year, and that excitement is going to be generated around the big man in the middle, and that big man happens to be Shaquille O'Neal. He brings a lot of talent to this basketball team. He also brings a lot of fun. He is really one fun guy to be around. He keeps everybody loose because he loves to have fun.
He's a comic. He really is a funny man. He's walking in crooked ways now so that our cameraman, Vic Smith, can't get a good shot of him. He just likes to have fun. I asked him today, are you bored? He says, I'm too young to get bored. Oh, so the crowd of 10,300 just waiting to see him, waiting to see the new edition of the Lakers, and there are a lot of new faces.
Yeah, that's an interesting point you make, Chick. You may have to get a program. Only 5 returning players off the last year's team, 11 new guys in camp. And during the season, you're going to need that program. Just to give an example of some of the new faces we're going to talk about, the first guy isn't really a new face. Byron Scott, he's back again. Member of 3 Laker championship teams, he's really been playing sensational in the training camp. Jerome Kersey, everybody remembers Jerome from playing with the Portland Trail Blazers last year with the Golden State Warriors, the Lakers. Happy to have him, and he also has been a hot spot in the training camp period. Ramil Robinson played with the Portland Trail Blazers last year, and he had a stretch when he replaced Rod Strickland when he played sensational basketball. He is really a big-time addition then. Sean Rook signed as a free agent from Atlanta during the offseason. He'll back up Shaquille and give the Lakers a big-time quality center as the backup role. Trevor Wilson back trying to make the Lakers basketball team again, and he's having a real good camp as well. The Lakers also have the sensation out of high school, Kobe Bryant. He was acquired from the Charlotte Hornets in the exchange for Vlade Divac. Everybody remembers that trade. And Kobe not playing tonight, but he's going to be great. And of course, the Lakers' #1 pick, 24th player chosen overall out of Arkansas Little Rock, Derek Fisher, also having a good camp.
The team has worked very, very hard under Del Harris and his assistants, and they're ready, they think, for the preseason, which includes 8 games. And also tonight, I would like to remind you of our game here on Saturday night, same station. And the crowd will be 10,300, Stu, and I think they're going to see a real good exhibition game.
Well, I hope, though, the guys are anxious to get started.
Yeah, you get tired of beating up with your own pals for 2 weeks. So for Stu, I'm Chick. We'll be back in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network starting lineup.
I've been around this land of ours from sea to shining sea. And if it stands for anything, it's that every man is free. Free to roam from city to city, to ride the open range. Free to come and go at will, to grab hold of the reins. But if you want to see the country in its glory and its pride, you've got to have a trusty mount that's always ready to ride.
Capacity moves in to see this preseason game. It's the first of the year. We'll probably see some mistakes, and we'll probably see some very outstanding plays, Stu. But that's what preseason games are all about.
Oh, there's no question about that. Should be a lot of mistakes in the first preseason game for a number of reasons, short of which is the excitement of the players to get going and all the new faces trying to get indoctrinated into the system.
We are as disappointed as you are, the fact that Kobe is not going to play tonight, but you'll see a lot of Kobe for the next 15 years in Laker uniform. This young kid just turned 18 years of age, and he has been running and playing and scrapping so hard, but they won't allow him to play and take a chance at getting the fractured wrist re-injured. The cast is off, but he does wear a heavy piece of plastic on it. Keith Jennings is the first man introduced. He's from East Tennessee State. His 4th year in the league, his first with this ball club. Sarunas Marcelonis, great basketball player, plagued by injuries throughout his career. He's only played in 149 of 246 games in his last 3 years. Eric Murdoch, he's been a disappointment the last couple of years, and he's trying to snap out of it with this ball club. He's from Providence. From Rice, here's a guy that fills it up, just hits that basket from distance with regularity. Ricky Pierce of Rice, 6'4", 215, 15 years in the league. They got 2 Ellises on this ball club. One is LaFonso from Notre Dame, and the other is Dale Ellis. Reggie Slater of the University of Wyoming. And here is Big Tom Monk. He's from Delta State. Number 55 is Eddie Stokes of the University of Arizona. The starters. Here's Dale Ellis, great 3-point shooter, 6'7", 215 pounds. Originally came in the league in '83 with Dallas. From Notre Dame, a guy that's been plagued by injuries, missed a full season. Notre Dame, 6'8", 240. He is an extremely good player in his 5th year. Mark Jackson moves now into the backcourt, originally with the New York Knicks, then Indiana the last couple of years, and here he is now in Denver. Opposite him, the captain is Brian Stitt, University of Virginia, a brilliant 6'5" man, and in the middle, Irvin Johnson. Irvin, you remember, has been playing the last 3 years at Seattle. Now he joins this ball club as a free agent. Bernie Bickerstaff is the head coach, assisted by Dick Motta, who is out at Dallas and now in here as an assistant, and Gene Littles is an assistant. The trainer is Joe Gillen. For the Los Angeles Lakers, who will be the home team. First chance to see the Lakers in action next Friday and Saturday the doubleheaders on Friday night. The Lakers will play Philadelphia at the Great Western Forum, and on the second game it'll be Washington and Phoenix, and the two winners will play. Here is the youngster, the rookie, Kobe Bryant, 6'6", 202. We'll get a chance to talk a lot about him in games to come. He will not play tonight, and he will not play Saturday night. Derek Fisher, 6'1", a 200-pound rookie out of Arkansas, Little Rock, 24th player pick. Big hand for Byron Scott. Well, I tell you, the work he's put out at camp, you'd think he was trying to make the ball club really in a tough way.
Yeah, he wants it very badly, Jake.
Here's a nice young man, I'll tell you that. Joaquin Hawkins, 6'7", 195, Long Beach State. And the veteran, Jerome Kersey, in his 13th year from Longwood, 6'7", 238. Coming out now, Rumeal Robinson, University of Michigan, 6'2", 195, a 6-year veteran. And a guy from UCLA, came out of UCLA, their third greatest scorer, and he is Trevor Wilson. And David Booth, rookie from DePaul, came out of DePaul in '92, been playing in Europe, where he's been averaging 36 points a game. In the middle, a newcomer, and that's Travis Knight, University of Connecticut, a rookie at 7 feet, 235, and he's looked very good. Corey Blunt, 4th year, University of Cincinnati, a 2nd year with the Lakers. And here's Sean Rooks, backup center. This 5th-year man out of the University of Arizona is really showing a lot in the practice session. 6'10", 261. Now, here is Cedric Ceballos, 7th year, Cal State Fullerton. He's been with the Lakers 2 years, and each year he averaged 21 points a game. At the other forward, Eldon Campbell, 7th year, out of Clemson. Great new contract for him this summer. From Temple, number 6, Eddie Jones, looking better than ever, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd year. And the other guard, it's going to be Nick Van Exel, University of Cincinnati, 6'1", 183. And now here he comes, the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille is 7'1", 320 pounds, 24 years of age. Del Harris in his 3rd year as the head coach. Billy Burke, Larry Drew, and Kurt Rambis replaces Michael Cooper on the bench with the Lakers. We're sorry to see Michael leave us, but he has other plans, and we wish him well. Del Harris, the head coach. The officials are 3 veteran officials out of the NBA and very good officials. On the left is Sean Corbett. In the middle, Bob Delaney. And working with Dave Jones on the right. New referee shirts this year. We'll look at them a little bit later. Nice new shirts. The Lakers starting lineup presented by Southwest Airlines, Campbell and Ceballos, O'Neal, Van Exel, and Jones. Whoever thought we'd say O'Neal in the center for the Lakers. For Denver, Southwest presents the Ellises. They are not brothers, not related. LaFonso and Dale. In the middle, Johnson, Jackson, and Stith in the backcourt. The Lakers in their yellow gold uniforms.
What a career he's had so far. I'm talking about Shaquille O'Neal. In a 4-year career, he's averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 block shots. And now he says, you know what I want to average? Rings. He says, I got 10 fingers. No rings.
He's got big feet, and he wears long trunks. Those trunks are any longer, they could put cuffs on him.
If you were that big, you'd be wearing those trunks long like that.
I couldn't carry those shoes. But we do an interview with him at halftime tonight and Saturday. I hope that they show the part where I examine his shoe. He's got a great smile.
The Lakers thank Kehalani and GT.
We got a tip out here. Some lady's throwing the ball up.
You think she threw it high enough? They're going to give her a 3rd try at it. The first 2 went to the ceiling. There you go, a little better.
Yeah, that's good.
The Lakers thank Kehalani and GT.
I like those new shirts the refs are wearing. They're attractive. They really are.
Yeah, I kind of like them myself. I would
Shaquille tipped it. Now, there's a point I was going to make here. This year, 90% of the time at least, he ought to control the tip, and that gives the Lakers ball possession starting the fourth quarter. Sabalas into O'Neal. O'Neal and the Lakers learning a new system. He turns, he shoots, 10-foot jumper, no good. The crowd waiting to explode. Stiff gets the rebound. He brings to Mark Jackson, who bounces it back to Stiff. Stiff in the front court, a very good player. Stops for the two-pointer from 12, no. Rebound O'Neal. Averaged 13 a game last year. They want him to go to 60. Here's Sabalas driving all the way, splitting the defense and scoring.
Well, defensively, Stiff fell down, and Cedric didn't miss a step. He just stepped right across him and laid it in.
Whenever there's a basket open, he's going to step right over it. Bounce past the baseline. Jump shot. Hey, there's Ellis. He's off to another great start. Dale Ellis, Tennessee, 14th year. We're tied at 2. Van Exel front court. Van Exel looks out in front to Eddie Jones, and Jones gives to Shaq, playing outside. In low, it goes to Sabalas. Sabalas backing in. Turns, he might shoot. He does from 20. He's got 4 points.
Well, we talk about a lot of players. Nobody's worked any harder than Cedric in this camp either.
Nope, and in the summer, he played in the summer league playing a guard. Because here's the ball knocked loose, thrown away actually by Johnson, but it goes back to LaFonso Ellis from the free throw line. The shot is blocked by Campbell. Goes to Jones. Van Exel under it. Oh, Jones, he tried to guide it with the right hand, missed. Exciting play nonetheless. Jackson down the middle, out of St. John's in New York. Dale Ellis for his second hoop of 3, and he got it. Dale Ellis knocks home the 3. Last year he made 150 three-pointers.
When you talk about guys that can shoot a 3, that's Dale Ellis's game.
The Lakers trail for the first time this year, 5-4. With the ball, it goes to Jones. 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off, taken by LaFonso Ellis with Mark Jackson. Jackson in the front court. Jackson indeed says, how'd I get in this trouble? Shaq says, I'll let you out of it. He stole the ball from him. Van Exel down the middle. Gave us a Maravich move, but didn't make the shot. And underneath, we got a whistle and out of bounds, they say, Irvin Johnson step.
Well, when Irvin got the rebound, the official is saying that when he did a pivot, he stepped out of bounds, but he stepped on a line that was not out of bounds.
They're correcting it. The good official says, I made a mistake. And the official that said that is right on the ball.
Delaney.
Bob Delaney. Jackson with the ball now. 5-4, the Lakers trail in the first quarter. Play 12-minute periods, remember? Been a long time since the Lakers played. They got out of the playoffs too early last year. Here's a dribble drive. Irvin Johnson underneath, throws it up and misses. Rebound off to Shaq O'Neal. He's got his second rebound. Make the numbers bigger, please. Much bigger. All right, Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel gives it out in front to O'Neal above the three-point line. They want him to shoot it. Bounce pass to Jones. Jones gives the ball to Campbell. They knock it loose. Jackson stole it, and O'Neal gets it back with a tap to Jones. In low to Campbell. Underneath Sabalas. He has got 4 points. Now he's got 6.
Well, give Shaq some credit there. On the turnover, Shaq got it right back by smothering the pass and knocked the ball free.
6-5 is the score. They don't worry about O'Neal's free throwing. That's the coach's statement. They want him to get more rebounds, more block shots. All right, here's the ball in low. Ellis has got a LaFonso shot. No good because the foul is going to be called probably on Eldon Campbell.
One of the habits that Eldon has always had is that he uses his right hand in the back of the defender. He jumps. He loves to block shots with his left hand, and that right one sometimes he uses in the back. He gets called for the hand check.
All right, at the line, LaFonso Ellis. Last year he was only a 60% free thrower. He's been suffering from injuries since he came out of Notre Dame. But when he gets healthy, and it looks to me like he's going to be, Stu, this guy can really play.
Yeah, he's a very, very fine player, and he's a better person. He is really something.
Second free throw, no good. The rebound is off to Eldon Campbell. Campbell gives the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel comes dribbling the front court against Mark Jackson. 2 fine point guards facing each other. In the low post is O'Neal. O'Neal backs in, turns underneath, scores.
Boy, when he gets to that position on the floor, Chick, unstoppable.
You're helpless. Here's the ball to LaFonso. Comes underneath. Did he travel or charge? Travel.
Again, give Shaquille credit. He came over and helped on the double team, and that caused the turnover by LaFonso Ellis.
Shaquille, like the rest of the Laker players, love to play the game, and they love to play with each other. They think they are a fine team now, going perhaps to greatness before this year is over. O'Neal with the ball. Dribble down the middle. Bounce pass at the back line. No good. Knocked away. And the ball comes up, and we got a 3-second violation on Eldon in the lane too long. Something that I'd like to point out to you, and keep your eye on it, folks, as we go through these early season games, is O'Neal is truly an outstanding passer. I didn't realize how good he can pass, how well he can pass the ball.
You know, one of the things when you see a player 2 times a year, you don't get to see the full package on a consistent basis.
There's a foul going to be on Eddie Jones going over the top of Stith, who was posting up. Ball goes out of bounds.
I think the thing that I marvel at the most about Shaquille, just to make the point quickly, is his quickness. I mean, the guy is extremely quick.
Yep. Even with those big feet. Here's Johnson down the middle. Irvin shot no good. Rebound O'Neal. He yanks it out of the night. Gives the ball quickly to Sabalas, the left wing. Back to O'Neal. Underneath. Put it up. Didn't make it. Rebound is off. What made him miss that shot was he thought he was going to get charged.
Yes.
Yep. And he took his eye off. Yep. Well, that was. Did you see how fast the big fellow went down the floor?
Yeah, so did Irvin Johnson. Irvin said, "Coach, I tried to catch you. He just outran me."
Don Nelson is here tonight. He lives over in Maui. Here with the ball in the front court, Jackson. Jackson takes it over to Stith. Stith, the captain of this ball club. Double team on him, and now out to Jackson. They swing it to Ellis. Nice pass underneath to the other Ellis, LaFonso. He puts it up, no good, but he is hammered. And the foul will be called against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, the Lakers went into a half-court trap that time, and the Nuggets got the ball to the open man, and that's why the foul was committed. Lakers have worked real hard this year, again, on their half-court traps and their full-court traps.
Yep. O'Neal gets the foul. He's visiting with the referee down there. He's just, he likes people. That's the best way to sum it up. Except somebody he's playing against. He said, I don't like them during the game. Both free throws by Ellis are good. That's LaFonso Ellis. And it's tied at 8. 7:43 to play in the first quarter. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. Susan Stratton is our executive producer director. Frank Pollock handling the radio end in the simulcast. Bounce pass into O'Neal. He holds it up. Wants to back in. He wants to, he will. In the lane too long. You see, you have a painted area here, folks. That isn't the 3-second area for the pros. The white line outside of that constitutes the 16-foot 3-second area. And he was in there quite a while before they called it even. Jackson's got the ball. Mark, wraparound bounce pass. Nice pass. Underneath comes LaFonso and makes a nice spin shot underneath. Beautiful play between Jackson and LaFonso Ellis. Here's Van Exel, stopped for his first 3 of the year. In and out. Hard break, and the Lakers trail 10-8. Rebound off to Irvin Johnson. He spells his name E-R-V-I-N. Magic spells his E-A-R-V-I-N. Ball in the front court. Look at LaFonso go. Dribble drive down the middle to Johnson. Over. Hey, there's a 3-point shot. No good. The rebound to Campbell as Dale Ellis missed the shot. Van Exel front court. Over to Sabalas. Sabalas looking for Shaq. He's not hard to see. Pass to Campbell, and he hits a 15-footer from the free throw line.
Yeah, Elton can hit that shot with consistency. Good shot, good shooter from right there.
Oh, he had a great year last year. He improved in every category. In fact, he's one of a handful of players that ever. Here's a turnaround jumper by Dale Ellis. No good. The rebound to Shaq. I'll finish that thought in a minute. Here's Van Exel down the middle. He feeds it over here, and here's Jones in 3. That's no good. The rebound is off to Irvin Johnson. His pass, sideline, grabbed by Stith to Jackson. 3-on-2. Bad pass thrown away by Jackson.
Those are the kind of turnovers you'll have in the first game of the preseason.
All right, we got a timeout called, our first of the year. And it's a good time to call it, isn't it? 10-10, the score on the Lakers Basketball Network. Van Exel with the ball in the front court as we're tied at 10. Pass underneath, a great pass and a fine finish by Eldon Campbell. Beautiful pass from Van Exel. Nice movement without the ball by Eldon.
Nice play set up in the huddle by the Lakers.
12-10 the score. The Lakers have the lead again, and here is Stith around the pick. He stops, he shoots, he hits a 17-foot jumper. Nice screen set by Irvin Johnson.
You know, from a fan standpoint, Chick, Brian Stith may be the most underrated player in the NBA.
I agree with you. Yes, sir.
Not by teams, though, but just by the fans.
Jones in. Bounce pass intended for Jones. Knocked away and out of bounds by Dale Ellis. O'Neal has great court vision. A lot of guys have a straight line vision, but he has, as so many of them do, fine peripheral vision. Ball is inside and a whistle. And we got a moving screen called on Shaq. Shaq gets his second foul.
stepped over to try to give the screen to Eddie Jones and got there and did not get a stationary position before the player.
It's good,
made
though, that we
contact.
got NBA referees. The official referees that work the league. Might as well get used to the way they're going to call them all year long. Here's Alfonso Ellis down the middle, and he's got offensive foul. He threw the left shoulder and elbow out. And now the two Ellises are talking to each other as they come down the floor. That was good defense by Sabalos that set that up. All right, the Lakers trying to break a 12-12 tie here in the first game of the year. In the won and lost column, these games mean nothing. Last year in preseason, the Lakers were 3-5. Wow, there goes Jackson accidentally tripping Shaq. Shaq slides along the floor, and Jackson goes over and says, hey, I'll help you up.
Well, you can tell Eddie Jones has been in the weight room this summer as he helped Shaq up off the floor as Mark Jackson was called for throwing down the 320-pound Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal gave us a surprise in practice this week. He dove on the floor on his belly and slid about 30 feet. Maybe you'll see it at halftime in that interview. Here's the ball into Campbell, to Jones, to Van Exel. Nice penetration. Bounce pass, intercepted. Nice play by Stiff. To the right side to Jackson. Jackson's going the distance. He puts it up, and Jones thought he had a clean block. And he questions the eyesight of Sean Corbin, the referee. So does the crowd.
You know, at the last minute, Eddie decided to go for that block, and that's why the official, I think, made the call. He looked like he might just leave go, but then he gets a lot of basketball, and the official says, Eddie, I think he got a little bit of arm as well.
One of the most unique forms of shooting free throws in the league belongs to Mark Jackson here. The free throw is no good. Now watch what he does with his right arm as he holds the ball in his left before he shoots. Here comes Sean Rooks in. Rooks out of the University of Arizona, a California boy. Last year, 65 games, averaged 7 points. Shaq goes out of the ball game. Sean Rooks replaces him, and Byron Scott is in. Byron Scott, watch him. Well, I guess maybe I missed it. The free throw is good. Byron Scott is playing in his 14th year.
And he still has that 25-foot layup.
Yeah, and he still got that giant heart too. All right, it's 13-12. The Nuggets lead it. Here's the ball to Byron. In low it goes to Sean. Nice pivot underneath, puts it up. And did they call the foul? They certainly did. Nice play by Sean Rooks. He's fouled by Johnson. They called the foul before the shot.
Just a nice drop step. Tries to go to the middle, drop steps baseline, and Irvin Johnson gets called for the foul. Ball out of bounds.
All right, waiting for the ball to come into Rooks. He's got it. Rooks brings it back out in front. Last year he started with Minnesota, wound up down in Atlanta. Good team player, very cooperative young man. Scott with it into Sean Rooks. Rooks bounces the ball, takes it back out to Scott. Pass inside, nice play, but Irvin Johnson couldn't hang on to it without going out of bounds. And 9 of the 24 now as we get a substitute into the lineup now. Here is Ed Stokes, University of Arizona, to play against another former Arizonan, and that, of course, would be Rooks. Stokes is 7 feet 250. All right, waiting for the ball to come in. You better throw it. Here's the ball to Byron. 8 on the clock. Screened by pick and roll. They give it back to Stokes. It's knocked down by Rooks. Free ball. Grabbed and thrown up, trying to beat the 24 by Sabalos. And 24-second clock expired.
Heads up play by Cedric. He knew the clock was running out. He hustled over, got the loose ball, tried to shoot it up there, but didn't hit the rim. Thus the violation.
All right, waiting for the ball to be brought in. It'll be brought in by the big man that just came on, Eddie Stokes, 25-year-old rookie. Now here we have Mark Jackson taking the ball in low. He gets away from Sabalos, and with the ball stiff, he puts it up and it's blocked. Rebound fought for it. And Alfonso Ellis got it. They didn't hit the rim with it, so the 24 didn't stop, and they beat the clock with an outside jumper, and that shot is put in for the 8th point of the game by Ellis. This Ellis is Dale. He's got 8 points. Probably going to be a foul on Stokes, I would think. It is, pushing against the low post man of the Lakers, Sean Rooks.
Well, Sean Rooks is very, very effective in the low post, and Ed Stokes was trying to deny position, got a little too physical.
Hey, this is the biggest lead of the game for either team, 16-12. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel gives the ball to Rooks. Rooks takes it over to Byron Scott on the move. Byron whips the ball in low, and we got a whistle and a holding foul inside.
Well,
that's against Dale Ellis.
Dale Ellis got switched off one to Eldon Campbell, and he had no choice. but to hold Eldon. Eldon has much too much size.
Each club with 4 team fouls. You're allowed 5, and then your opponent shoots free throws. All right, 19 in the 24. Sean Rooks looking, standing up above the three-point line. Sean 6 feet 10. Sean holds it up. He's used his dribble. He's in trouble. Nice pass to Scott. Underneath score. Beautiful patience by Sean Rooks.
Yeah, he was trapped, but Byron helped him out by moving and cutting and getting open.
16-14 is the score. The Lakers trail it. And with the ball, Jackson. Byron's going to be a valuable cog in this team, we think. LaFonso Ellis. He's against Campbell. He shoots over. Campbell forced him to take a shot that he didn't like. And a loose ball foul. It's called inside.
Stokes. And
it's going to be Stokes' second foul since coming in. Timeout is called, apparently. And a timeout is officially called with the Lakers trailing 16-14. On the Lakers schedule continues Saturday here in Hawaii with a rematch against Denver, then a trip to Fresno next Wednesday to face the Dallas Mavericks before making the preseason home debut next weekend for the Lakers shootout at the Forum. The Lakers open the regular season on Friday, November the 1st at home against the Phoenix Suns. All fans will receive a beautiful free Lakers media guide, compliments of Toyota. Boy, that's a nice guide, I'll tell you that. I also wanted to tell you, Steve Chase is here, and he told me that 1,000 up to 2,000 seats remain for almost all games on the schedule this year. Individual tickets, so get your tickets now so you won't be disappointed later on. Free throw coming to Sean. Pass against full court pressure. First time they've applied it tonight. And Mark Jackson says, I'll pick it up and give to LaFonso Ellis. He has it punched away by Sabalas. Good defense for the Lakers. Here's Ricky Pierce. The veteran drives underneath, puts it up, didn't get it. Rebound tipped up underneath by Stokes. No rebound. Pierce good. Great board play. Great board play by Denver. Yeah. Denver 18-16.
They kept it alive, and Ricky Pierce finished it.
Brooks has got the ball over here to Byron Scott. Scott holds it up and looks for Sabalas. He hits Sabalas with it. He comes underneath, throws it up, no good, but he was fouled. He'll shoot 2. Sabalas going to the hole, getting a good pass from the side from Byron.
You know, after going almost 9 minutes of this first quarter, Chick, without a free throw, the Lakers now find themselves right back there for their 3rd and 4th.
Sabalas is a pretty good free thrower. Jerome Kersey will be in the next time it's dead. We'll talk about him when he comes in. Sabalas' free throw, career 74%. Last year he was 80%. He's going to replace Sabalas, so Kersey cannot come in at this time. At 80% is the best he ever shot free throws. The 2 years he's been with the Lakers, he averaged an exact 21 points a game each year. All right, the free throw is good, and it's 18-17 the Lakers trail. And here's Jackson to Stokes, fumbles it, picks it up. Feeds in low. LaFonso Ellis is forgotten. He takes the pass over to Marcelonis, and he drills a 2-pointer from 20. This guy can really play. Without injuries, he'd be one of the stars in this league, Stu.
Yeah, he's had some very unfortunate injuries the last few years. He's a talented player.
2 minutes left to play in the period. Scott has the ball rooked away, but the guy we're talking about, Sam Marcelonis, 3-on-2. Jackson, no look pass. LaFonso Ellis, he has it knocked loose by Sabalas. Gives over to Pierce. He'll drill that only. Nope, he missed it. Rebound underneath. Fought for the bigger man. Stokes has got it. Missed from 10. The rebound volleyball by Stokes, and it comes off to Sabalas. Sabalas in the front court, and here is a over and back violation. The Lakers brought it into the front court, and then the pass caught a man coming out of the back court. Jerome Kersey comes in for the Lakers. Kersey replaces Sabalas. Also coming in for the Lakers is Corey Blunt, University of Cincinnati.
Also entering the game for Los Angeles.
Corey, a big kid, 6'10", 242, 4th year. Last year played in 57 games, 11 minutes. Was never the same after his grandmother died. He lived with her. She raised him, and she died about mid-season. He was never the same. Coming in for Denver now is Tom Hammonds out of Georgia Tech, an 8-year veteran, 5 years with this club. The ball comes over to Marcelonis. Marcelonis to Jackson. Screened by Stokes. Jumping beautifully on a switch was Rooks. Here's a pass underneath to Stokes. Stokes had the ball punched away and out of bounds. There was some good switching by the Lakers there. They got just a trifle confused, Stu.
That's what defense is all about. It's not necessarily individual defense. You have to play good individual defense, but it's team defense that wins the games.
Rumeal Robinson comes in. Last year he played with Portland, coming to them out of the CBA. He was on an NCAA championship team at Michigan in '89. And here's the ball out in front to Pierce. They swing it with 1 on the clock. They know it. Barcelona fires it and beat the clock. Barcelona's a 2-pointer, and it's 20-17. Boy, he's got a nice stroke. He's from Lithuania. Blunt's got the ball. Corey out in front, brings it over to Byron. In playing the post is Jerome Kersey, wrestling with Pierce. Now the ball to Rumeal Robinson. Robinson can score and he can assist. He's a good point guard. Kersey fakes. Has the ball punched away by Marcelonis, and out of bounds it comes.
Chick, Marcelonis may have the strongest pair of hands in the NBA for any position, not necessarily guards. He has really got some strong hands.
Pierce and Kersey exchanging words. Pierce thought Kersey threw him down intentionally. Here's the ball trying to beat the clock. They knock it loose, and the 24-second clock is going to be acknowledged. By the way, when this little fella for the Lakers, Rumeal Robinson, joined Portland last year, it was at a time when Rod Strickland was in a squabble with the coach, as I recall, or else an injury. I don't know which. Or both, some of both. That caused him to be traded this year. But Robinson joined Portland in his first night with them in February. He had 18 points and 13 assists. So he can do things, Stu.
Yeah, he played very well.
Pierce with it. Pierce out to Marcelonis. He sets up again. He missed that time. It was straight. Rebound is off. Great bounce pass. Beautiful. Blunt drops it, picks it up, and scores. Rumeal Robinson.
After Corey finally got the handle on the ball, he sure did a nice job of finishing the playoff.
How about that pass? Skipping bounce pass of about 30 feet on the run. And the Lakers trail it by 3. And 18 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson's got the ball. Jackson double team. Jackson looks for the open man. That Stokes gives it to him. Pass out in front. Knocked down but picked by Marcelonis. He didn't shoot it. Pierce will shoot for 3. Air ball. Drop. Quarter's over.
Yeah, that was 24-second violation. They actually should put another
4.9. They'll put some more time on.
At least 2 tenths or so.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to put anything up, I guess.
Well, that's what Harris is asking for. Now they do, yes. They put it's at 6 seconds. And you can get a shot off, even though you're in the back over there. Well, your inbound pass determines whether you can get a shot off.
If you can get anything going toward your end of the court, you have a chance. If you have to come back to get the basketball, then your chances obviously are a little slimmer.
I'd like to see him get in the hands of Byron Scott. Here it comes. Oh, too high. Taken by Marcelonis. His pass knocked down by Scott. Chase, free ball. And 5 seconds, tenths of a second left. And the quarter comes to an end. At the end of 1, Stu, the Nuggets lead the Lakers 22-19.
Nuggets only 36.
All right, here's an interception. Down the middle goes Scott. Puts the pass and Corey Blunt and scores. Nice play by Corey Blunt. Nice play.
Nice job by the Lakers trapping on the sideline. Caused that turnover.
Here's a kid that is a rookie out of North Carolina, McInnes. He came out after his junior year. This is his first initiation to NBA basketball. They say he's been looking very good in camp. Marcelonis with the ball. Dribble drive against Byron. Go to the base. Fakes Byron onto his shoulder, and that's a 2-shot foul. Byron got airborne. Had to have someplace to go.
That's the thing about it. When you leave your feet, you're going to come down, and it's just a matter of where. And Sharunas Marcelonis knew the contact was coming. Byron did a good job of preventing the 3-point opportunity. He just made sure he grabbed the arm. The ball could not even get toward the basket.
Marcelonis' free throw is good. He's played in only 149 of a possible 246 games the last 3 years.
Yeah, he's been, as I mentioned, injury prone.
Yeah. 1 free throw, good, 1 no good. The rebound is tipped by Rooks to Rumeal Robinson. Robinson gives the ball to Jerome Kersey. Kersey has been around a while. This is his 13th year. Here's the bounce pass going in low to Corey Blunt. Blunt looked good in practice last night. Gives the ball over, and Kersey fires and drills a 2-pointer. Nice shot by Jerome.
Yeah, and Jerome Kersey has been looking good in training camp.
Yes. Now we're tied at 23. I think the balance that they get from Scott and Kersey is pretty good, don't you?
Yes.
Marcelonis down the middle, good move all the way. He split the defenders and went right on in. 25-23. And Denver leading it. Here goes Romeo Robinson trying to get off a shot. There's a whistle and a foul, and the foul is going to be on McGinnis.
Well, that's a lot of Romeo Robinson's game right there. He is very good at getting to the basket. He's strong. His lower base is very strong, and the contact comes, and he's able to finish plays the majority of the time.
McGinnis had a lot of problems at North Carolina, and maybe it's good that he came out into the league. Now he was carping at the referee in his first game ever in this league, and Marcelonis, his teammate, went over and said, "Shut up."
Yeah, not a good way to start off. These officials,
shut up and grow up.
They don't like rookies to begin with.
The kid's a good basketball player. He averaged 17 points his junior year last year. 37th player picked in the draft. Romeo Robinson, 65%er last year. 60% NBA. That's terrible for him. Missed them both, and that shows you why. All right, the rebound to Hammond. Lakers trail by 2. Here's McGinnis. McInnis dribbling against Romeo Robinson. I want you to see Derek Fisher here after a while. He's a good Laker draft choice. 24th player picked in the draft. Pierce with the ball. Bounce in low at the baseline. Handling this Tom Hammonds. Tries to drive. Does. Beats his man. Shot no good. Rebound Sean Rooks. Rooks gives the ball to Robinson. Lobbing it to Blunt. He's there. Got it. Slam dunk. A beautiful pass and a fine break down the floor by Blunt.
Well, Corey ran the floor again very well and was rewarded by Romeo Robinson.
We're tied at 25. Tight baseline pass, and here's an offensive foul on Tom Hammonds.
And since Corey Blunt came in the game, he's played it very well. He made that turnover happen because he hustled out and got the illegal screen. But Romeo looking up, Corey running, gets the pass. Nice finish.
All right, the Lakers are tied at 25. 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Then you'll have an interview with Shaq O'Neal. With the ball in the front court, Romeo Robinson. Robinson's out to Scott. Scott fakes the three. Scott can shoot threes. And Scott holds it up. Feeds it over to Blunt. Underneath to Brooks. Nice pass, and he scores. Great play. Scott, Blunt, and Rooks.
Yeah, that's, again, I give a lot of credit to Corey Blunt making the final play. Byron made the pass to Corey.
Blunt started to look good like himself last night. Nice pivot by McGinnis. He loses and scores against Robinson, and there's a foul on the play. Brilliant play by McGinnis.
That was a nice play by Jeff McGinnis. Those in the collegiate ranks saw a lot of that.
Pierce dribble drive, comes in and oh, wow. That is a foul, NBA foul by Rooks.
That's a good play by Ricky Pierce. He gets to the basket going along the baseline. He knows the contact is coming, so he just holds on to the basketball until the contact from Rooks is there. He says, I know I'm not a high fly act, but I know I'm going to get to the free throw line, where he is really one of the all-time best.
Career 87%. He came into the league